Python programming. In this set of videos, we're going to utilize a smart plug with energy information in order to track how often or how many minutes a day our TV is on, so we can essentially measure our screen time. In order to do this, we're going to use a TP-Link smart plug, the HS110, which, as mentioned, has energy monitoring information. So the first thing we'll do is we'll take a look at the application included by TP-Link that shows some of the capabilities built into their own software. This is the Casa app on the iPhone. As you can see here, when it loads, we can see our different devices on our network. Right now I have a smart outlet and a light switch. The smart outlet is what we're going to use for the majority of the applications we're going to be working on. So I'll click on that, and in here we can see we have the ability in the middle there to turn it on and off. Across the bottom we have the ability to set schedules, timers, and away functionality, as well as look at the energy. And this is what we're going to utilize in our application. So we can see the current power as well as some historical data and current information on the runtime. We'll be able to query some of this information with a Python library that we can import into our program. So with that, let's go back to the computer and get that set up. Alright, and back on our computer, now we'll go ahead and assume that you have Jupyter Notebook set up either on your local system, or you can follow the link down below to set it up on a Raspberry Pi, which is what we are going to be working with. In order to start programming, or looking at the capabilities, we'll go ahead and launch your web browser. Then you'll need to go to the IP address for your Raspberry Pi or your local host if it's on your current system. So mine's currently installed on 10.0.0.49, and we can go ahead and log in there. Now, the library that we want to add, we can go ahead and Google it. I already have one picked out, but to see what that might look like, we can go ahead and type in TP-Link smart plug Python, and what you'll find is that there's a lot of libraries already written in Python. So as you come up with a project idea, chances are there's a library that'll help you to accomplish that. So we have this one right here called pyhs100. There's a couple other ones that you can look at, and after we work with this one, maybe there's one that you will like better. So we follow a link to their GitHub page, and we can see that it supports a bunch of different products and has some descriptions on how to use it. So the first thing we'll do is go ahead and install it. Now to install it, we'll go back to Jupyter, and we can say New Terminal. If you recall, this is one of the cool capabilities of Jupyter Hub, is it allows us to launch a terminal via the web browser. So to install this library, we'll go ahead and type sudo pip3 install, and the name of the library is pyhs100. Hit enter, and it'll run through the process. May ask you if you want to install it, and then it'll get installed for you. So once it's installed, we can go back and look at some more information, and we'll see in order to try it out via command line, we can run pyhs100, and this will give us a list of the different pieces of hardware that are connected on our network. So we'll go ahead and run that, pyhs100. And as we saw in my app, we have both a light switch and a plug currently set up. So we hit enter here, give it a minute, it'll load up with some information. We can see the light switch is currently off, some IP information, and some basic data. And then down here we can see our smart outlet, same basic information, but we have current state. So here we'll actually be able to pull the data for our power usage to determine whether or not the TV is on or off. That's all we have for this video. Moving forward, we'll start to interface with Python code to see how we can actually manually pull that data. Check back for our next video.